Hi friends, it's Veronica, your American in Portugal. Today I have a special treat. This is my friend Sandy. She's an Australian in Portugal. And Sandy, how long have you lived here?
So I retired quite young here in the Algarve. And honestly, it's been a blessing, but I found poetry to be my passion, which I write.
These are the facets of life here as I see them. On dusty road above Altura that bends and winds, twixt pastel villas standing tall, there amongst one finds fields of goats and horses, dogs and little cats, fruit trees, dusty paddocks, villagers doing this and that. The red-hot furnace beach and golden sands below, where determined zombies march from hotels to and fro, with chairs and bags and brollies and a big packed lunch as well. One sits and swims and reads and burns as though in hell. Sun and beach and summer nights is why they fly away, out of business, shop and office, leaving cold and dreary day. Flying south like birds on Ryanair, with aircraft full and cramped, to hotels on the Algarve, returning most revamped. I breathe the warm Algarvian air, watch the donkey carts go by, with kids and cases, produce and boxes piled high, worn leather bridles, carts drawn by horse or donkey, old and thin. The gypsy folk command them and the community therein. Silvery hair and leica, one sees it every day. The Dutch folk on their bikes, fit and trim in every way. Through the woods and on the highways, pedalling like hell, relieved of dikes and windmills, and cold and damp as well. Cafe, bar and restaurant, buzzing with confusion. Waiters, chefs and staff galore, creating an illusion of holiday. Enjoy oneself when summer is on high. Overeating, overspending and overdrawn to make one sigh. Orange trees and then more orange trees, loved and tended by the farmer Portuguese. The market price paid for his work. Is it really fair? Methinks that maybe not, he will his burden gladly bear. With anchors piled high on Barrel Beach, they fish no more. Tuna industry abolished and the fisherman is poor. They've lost their jobs, their livelihood, the boats are all but gone, and lost the culture which once was theirs, affluent and strong. On Highway 125 there seems to be a problem. Small car being driven slow, as though by elf or goblin. The Brits cry out and holler at all man going slow. Go home, M6 is waiting, where the post is go, go, go. Madeline went missing in a town not far away. The media and the GNR all gathered at the fray. This little girl's a mystery still, till now she's not been found. Grieving family, shattered hearts, and questions still abound. For those of us who live here now, live in peaceful peace, in other lands where war and quarrels rage, may miss the green and pleasant land that's always been our home, and seen the bounty fair for those who wish to roam. The Portuguese are a tolerant and a very pleasant bunch. To learn their language we must do, and apologise as such. For those of us who spend their day writing poetry abroad, on retirement must use the brain. It's not clever to be bored. Gluttony and hedony in this place is very easy. One wrestles with temptation every day. To drink the drink and eat the eat and let caution have a spell, the consequence of which is bad and we know it very well. To drink the drink and eat the eat, it's really not expensive. With a cup of tea I sit and write and feeling rather pensive. The port, wine, olives, fish and such fit truly for a king. Sup up, expats, enjoy yourself, for life is everything.
So the poem that we're highlighting today, Ode to the Algarve, right? What inspired you? Tell me a little bit about that. You kind of had a really cool intro. You told we had some friends who got together the other night and she read a poem for us.
The Ode to the Algarve I wrote.
You talked about that inspiration or the beginning to the Ode to the Algarve.
Yeah. I actually started to write poetry in my head when I was serving breakfast in North Wales, and I used to write the whole poem in my head, and but I never put it down on paper. But when I retired, I came to the Algarve, and I could find that I had the time to sit down and write these words down, which was really fantastic. And I saw so many facets of the Algarve around me, which were really worthy of writing down because they were so multi and varied. And so that was the beginning of my really love to write about the Algarve.
Because my channel obviously is American in Portugal, is focused on expats in Portugal. I want to do a quick little interview and story on how Sandy found the Algarve. So tell us, how did you find Portugal, the Algarve? You're Australian. I mean, Australia to Portugal's the jump.
Well, it's working my very busy 4-star guest house in Wales. Beautiful, beautiful.
Well done.
My husband came on holiday to the Algarve, and he liked it so much he came back here. And he actually took up a residence here in Portugal, and we visited. I visited, and he ran the guest house, and it was a really wonderful year of our marriage because we didn't see each other very much.
So your husband comes down, he comes to the Algarve, and then you fly in.
Yeah.
Did you just fall in love with it? Was it like, oh my gosh, this is
it just
so...
seemed such a lovely place and such a reasonable place to be, and I don't put great stock in any weather anywhere. To me, if you're inside, you can write and read and think. I don't need to go out and sit in the sunshine. That's not why I'm here, is the sunshine. It's here for the peace and the relaxation. So after about a year, it became, after 10 years of working this place, it became too much, and I felt I needed to retire. And so I came to the Algarve, and I have some very competent lessees in our guest house now, and they're doing a wonderful job. They won some marvellous accolades and fantastic. So anyway, here I am in the Algarve after 7 years of having leased out the guest house.
Algarve poems, and what are some of the other ones that you've put in here? You've put in like a pretty good collection.
People say to me, who writes poems about Socrates? But guess what? I did, and it's quite listenable. As a result, I've written about 90 poems, and I think they're pretty good.
I like them too, obviously. So show us the front of the book. This is the book. Plato.
Poets and Pussycats. Poets, Plato and Pussycats. Sup up, expats. Enjoy yourself, for life is everything.
Yes. And we're cheersing at that. Hey, by the way, we have our wine here. Look, let's cheers. Cheers. And in Sandy's words, sup up, expats.
Enjoy yourself,
for life is everything. You also reference the Portuguese people in the poem. Yeah. They're kind and humble.
They're very nice
pace
people.
Of life,
In my poem that I write, Why I Love Portugal, you can read Why I Love Portugal, and it is the lifestyle and the people, and they're not stressed out by everyday stuff that you see in most Western countries, and it's nice. It's such a refreshing relief from life in business in the UK. It's just beautiful to be here for that reason.
Well, and that's one of the reasons I think a lot of us are drawn here is this slower pace of life. And the Portuguese, they're happy, focus on family and food,
yes.
And they're not so business driven and money driven and go.
Exactly.
They focus on the important things of life.
Yeah.
And you feel that when you get here, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't feel like hurry up and get up from that table. We need to turn it.
I know, it's nice. And I've seen people sit with a cup of coffee for 4 hours in the same restaurant, and they'd sit there. In Australia,
and you still can't get your check.
Yeah. And in Australia, you get vanished from a cafe in 25 minutes after you finish your coffee.
Right.
And it's
It's just not that way here.
No, it's not. It's
And
just,
then the cost is you're paying this Vinho Verde that we love, best kept secret of Portugal, I think.
cheaper than water.
It really is a great secret. It's a young wine, and that's why it's called Verde green wine. It's got a little bit of bubbles to it, almost like a champagne. What do we pay? €3 a glass?
Vino Grino.
Vino Grino. Vino Grino. Oh, that's the best. Vino Grino. So you have Vino Verde, Vino. But you really don't find it in America or anywhere else. Did you ever see it anywhere else? Vino Verde?
No.
Green wine? No,
Anyway.
we're not having wine with this channel. All right, sorry. Okay.
So I know nothing like
So it's like a cross between champagne and white wine, but it's almost like a
It's a wine you can drink. It's not very alcoholic.
Yeah,
And
it's
you can
low
drink
octane.
it in the sunshine
and it's refreshing.
at lunchtime and not get drunk.
Yeah.
You know, it's
still
very
light, refreshing.
drinkable. It's almost like a very nice soft drink.
It is.
In
but
a sense.
But it's wine. Cheers! Shut up, my friends!
Enjoy yourself, for life is everything.
It's going to be really fun. So we're going to give you a treat. We're going to do a couple of poems in this video, and then for the rest, you're going to have to jump to her channel, and we'll also have this video on her channel, but you can also pick up the book. This is the big, promotion, and, I don't get anything from this. This is my friend, and I want to be able to share her work because she's amazing, right, Sandy?
Thank you. Thank you.
My darling pussycat, and he died the second day after Christmas this year.
Oh.
I'm so sad. He walked into my life one day. I was crying and distraught. My Margot flying back down under, with her mother overwrought. Down my stairs he softly strode. I was needing of a saviour. Greenest eyes and black and white. God had granted me a favour. Having heard the daily news that day, 'twas the death of Pavarotti. This is how my little cat got labelled Catarotti. He'd brought me many joyful hours. Ave Maria, Nessendorma. The mind did then fling wide open and enhanced my love of opera. Good food, wine and tenors, and the voice of Pavarotti are better when I hear the purr of my darling Catarotti.
Aww.
All these gifts were brought to me through the intervals of being. Of poets and purring pussycats I shall forever see.
Oh my gosh, it's fabulous.
My takeaway, man, is Pavarotti dead? Did he die?
Oh, that died! Didn't you not get the picture?
No, I never.
He died. The day the little cat walked down my thing, the Pavarotti had died.
And when you
did not
said
know
that, I
Pavarotti.
had the same reaction. I was like, I didn't know he was dead.
I didn't know Pavarotti died.
Oh my
Well, it's only
gosh,
the three
Sandy.
times.
I hope you'll support Sandra by buying one of her books. The links are in the notes below, and I don't get paid for this. She's my friend, and I believe in her. And you're a super fan. You're still here. So for you, here's some outtakes. Enjoy! Actually, hey, everybody's in the car. What are we doing?
We are taking more pictures, and look what we found, a dog sitting in the brush. Anyway,
Why are we here? What's the goal of this
we are taking videos of our friend Sandy
And why are we taking videos of
to
Sandy?
promote her book.
Show us your book. We want to share the book with everyone. You lost your book? Oh, here it is.
There it is. Yay!
Girlfriend trip, fun
Yes,
trip, video trip. And doesn't she look beautiful? All the girls look beautiful. Sorry? No, he's coming to you. You couldn't get better than this. You could not script him to get better than this. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Oh. Oh, you couldn't script that any better. Are you kidding? Oh, my sweet horse. Yay, we just got our shot of Sandy reading her book here. These are the rows and rows of oranges farmed by the Portuguese. Look at this. Isn't it fabulous? Welcome to the Algarve, baby. Look at all the rows and rows and rows of orange trees. The flowers. Oh, look at these flowers here. Oh, love the daisies everywhere. And my girlfriend's in the car. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's videoing me. Hi. She's videoing me. Videoing Sandy. We need to fix her shirt.
You didn't know. We need to videotape the back of her shirt. It's so pretty.
Oh yeah? Maybe
Yes.
we can film her walking down the orange road one more
Yes.
time. Okay. One more time, do over.
Seriously, the back of your shirt is so pretty. Yeah. The intricate lace. Yeah. Shoot it from the back.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Cindy found something. What'd she find?
What's back there?
That's from the Viking video.
They're back.
They're back. And we have our friend Sandy with us today.
Miss
Hello, Sandy.
We're promoting her book
We're
today.
doing a video with her and her book. And one of the lines is about the sheep or the goats. I'm
Sheep.
calling them goats. And she said they're not goats, they're sheep.
Are sheep
They're
for
sheep.
anybody that's taking notes.
There's a difference between a sheep and a goat. A sheep is fluffier, right?
That's right. We'll show you some goats later.
Yeah.
Ready, right?
Yes.
Voting.
Yeah, I need where's the didgeridoo?
Didgeridoo.
So how do you get a place like this?
Is there a bedroom up there on the?
Yes,
There's
there is.
That's sleep up here.
And the
No,
bathroom.
not here. Over there.
In the bathroom.
Why do you want
Cindy over there?
You can have her.
Okay, there
We
you
know
go.
you love her. Thank you for letting me borrow her.
No, I didn't let you borrow. I let you have her, but you brought her back.
What'd you bring her back for?
I didn't bring her back. She got on a plane and left me.
How much is your
You were supposed to hang on to her, but you didn't.
Okay, I'll remember that. We're hanging on to that one.
Turned it.
I love it. Do over, do it again. We're here with our girlfriends and promoting our friend's book. Show us your 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 book.
Look at me.
And what inspired the book? Look at all these beautiful country homes. Oh, terracotta homes. Stunning. Poets.
Plato, Poets and Pussycats.
Are we the Pussycats?
Poets, Plato and Pussycats.
Let's see.
And
Sandy
this
and
is
the
a villa.
Pussycat.
Villa shot. Villa shot. Villa shot.
And you see the ocean way out the
Oh,
distance.
yeah. Cheers, ladies. Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. And we're cheersing. Oh, I got to drink. Always drink when you say cheers, right? And we're cheersing our girlfriend. We're helping publicize her book.
That's right. What's your book, Sandy? There it is. Oh, it's been a fun day promoting Sandy, and it's not done yet.
No, we still have more clips to get,
That's
but
right.
More drinks to have.
We have more cheers to have.
more cheers.
again.
Woo! This is a gluttony shot. There you go. Oh, look at this great tree. Get your book. Oh, okay, that's a little too much promotion. Hello there, it's Veronica, your American in Portugal. Just a reminder, if you like these videos, don't forget to hit the little subscribe button below and the little bell so you get notifications. And then, like or dislike. Hopefully you don't dislike it, you just move along. But if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to make comments underneath. When you make comments below, then I can answer them and help the most amount of people. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my MailChimp in the notes section below this video, and that way you'll get any updates and be the first to receive any new content and hidden content. In addition to that, if you like this channel and you want to support it, support me, buy me a coffee. That link's in the notes below also. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you in Portugal. still watching, don't forget to click on one of my playlists or hit one of the buttons that should show up here. If it doesn't show up, then just go ahead and hit back and pick one of the other videos under my channel. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Portugal.